because you don't really have to be precise. It's more about going hard for the lateral zygote.
What's he doing? Oh, brother! Why are you knocking? This vid we got today is called LooksMaxxing Crisis. Whoa. Okay.
Stick my nose on. I'm going on a date and I was feeling really self-conscious because I had a spot on my nose and honey, we need to cover that up. So
Bruh. Yo, imagine you're the girl you meet on online. Let's say Hinge, you know, let's say online, or let's say even Instagram, you know, when her DM slid in, you're like, cool. Let me see what you're about. Let me see what you're about. You see in person. You're like, oh yeah, she's bad, whatever, she's laying and all that shit, man. And then, you know, you get to know her further on, you know, you get to really know her, and then one day her nose falls off. Because she's doing like this. She's doing like prosthetics, you know.
you might look at me like, you look different. I just put some glasses on because I was like,
She makes it work though.
Disguise a little bit.
She makes it work, but I don't know why it makes it. Was her nose protruding before? It makes it a little longer, I think. And then, bro, what's going on here? That's good. Okay.
This lady just casually attached the whole nose to her face like Mr. Potato Head. And she's acting like this is just normal, like it's just another day for her. And there's more.
Must reattach, deattach, you know what I mean? Let me try different nose. Let me try different style today, you know what I mean? Damn.
You take in a day. I'm taking testosterone every single day. I take minoxidil for my hair. I take dutasteride for my hair. I take 7.5 milligrams of Accutane a day. I use crystal meth as a stimulant and
Ooh. Crystal meth. Okay, let's just keep on going with
it's
this.
much more mild than Adderall actually, and I'm pretty much using meth for hollow cheeks.
So we're gonna start with our right.
Nah, bro. He's doing all this for his outer appearance. I was hearing the vitamins, supplements, cool, and I'm hearing crystal meth, and then think about holding my cheekbones, and this guy is sounding like a maniac.
Zygo, or right lateral zygo. I think that's the best place to start because you don't really have to be precise. It's more about going hard for the lateral zygote.
What's he doing? Oh, brother! Why are you knocking your cheekbones?
Testosterone.
Yo, what's the use?
Meth to get lean. Smashing your face just to change the bone structure. Mind you, this guy is 20 years old. If you don't know who he is, he's a content creator who goes by the name Clavicular. And he's known for doing the most bizarre...
Oh, I think I've heard this guy before, man. I think this guy's on a... He did some... How do you do some mega... Like red pill run now, whatever, with the Marin and them. Marin Gaines and them, man. If you know what I'm saying, you feel me? Bro! What do you mean to knock? We trying to break his cheekbones to like get it more smooth to like.
To look the best he can, to LooksMaxx. And I mean, he has no limits when it comes to his methods. Whether it's bone smashing, using meth, gluing shoulder pads to his shoulders so he can have that V shape and look bigger, literally injecting his dick so he can girth max.
Nah. Nah, this is a mental issue. There's something wrong with you, buddy. Like, I always say this thing, like, I think if you guys realize what, you know, the premise and things I say, all of these things start from the inside. You know what I mean? He's got to do all these things to look good on the outer. Bro, you could look like an absolute crazy person on the outside. But if you feel like you're that guy in the inside, like, bro, and your mentality's there, You know what I mean? And no one can shake you off. You don't need to do all this bone smashing, they call it. My brothers has fell. My brothers have fell.
Dick Max.
Oh,
I'll
man.
inject fat
Dick
dissolvers
Max.
into my mons pubis.
Like it's around the base, right?
Yeah, around the base. I've done something even
Does
more.
that hurt? Sorry.
Bro, imagine like you're with a girl and like she used to talk. You get all cuddly, after you do your thing. After you do your thing, and then conversation just lands upon like, what I mean, like what do you do and that, and then brother talks about, oh yeah man, inject my dick with this fucking growth max. You know how crazy that sound? Like that kind of shit will dry out the poonan. Dry out the poonan bread.
That's probably not the most autistic thing that I've done. I did PDO threads, which is like
What's that?
a dissolvable collagen thread to create volume. Like med spas will do it to, fix under eyes and stuff like that, and just rejuvenate the area. So I tried to put them into my dick. Yeah, it was
You're doing too much, buddy. You're doing too much.
I was using topical lidocaine.
And the crazy thing is, he's been doing some of these practices from his early teen years. So I think it's safe to say that he's been self-conscious for a while now. And look, I'm not one to be against someone working on themselves, self-improving. But I think we all have to at some point draw the line between self-improvement and just completely altering who you are. We live in a world where looks have become an extremely high value currency. The way people view you.
Okay, cool, yes. Fantastic, yeah. As humans, the first thing we notice is how you look. Is the first thing we're gonna go off. Is that, and then after that, conversation, body language, blah blah blah. But you're doing too much, buddy. You're doing way too much. Like, and he's only 20 years old. But I know nothing about life yet, buddy. And you're out here smashing your cheekbones. Crystal meth, injection, testosterone booster, and making me try and look better. Like, bro, you need to find out what's hurting within, what's really causing the issue within, and then you can go from there. That's where you need to start from, because you're doing way too much. You know what I mean?
The way people treat you, the opportunities you gain access to, those things are all heavily impacted by how you look. Don't believe me? Just go to your local golf course and talk to your local attractive cart girl. Golf courses are usually the place where rich old white men gather, probably sexually frustrated. Now you take these young, attractive, charismatic girls and
Alright, these girls have found the cheat code, and that's fair enough. They've found a gap in the market, and they've hooking it, and they found a monopoly and this just raking in the money. This this and then like, they come in looking a bit all cutesy, wearing that tight up skirt, showing a little bit more skin, extra tips. They found a gap in the market and they took advantage of it. See, but listen, fair play. We live in a capitalistic world. I ain't gonna blame you.
men. And it's no wonder so many cart girls talk about having experiences like this.
Why is no one...
However, there's the other side to this, because if you're a girl and you try and push the boundaries of certain guys, make them think there's a chance. They might try and touch you, bro. There's waiters out here. I gotta be honest, there's waiters out here, so you also gonna be aware, bro. You can't be moving too, yeah, be careful out here, man.
Well, the biggest benefit of being a Bev cart girl. Sure, the money's great, it's a fairly easy job, and you get free golf if you're into that. But the biggest benefit is the networking opportunities. It's only my 4th day working here, and I've already been offered 3 full-time salary-paying jobs. And today I met...
And it also helps if you're also an attractive person. Let's be honest. If you are a pretty objectively attractive person, you're also gonna have, you know, higher chances and better opportunities. Like this woman right here, not saying she's mega attractive. Percy, not my type personally. I didn't really delve in the salon too much, I'll be honest. But for most people, they might think she's very cute, and she probably fits that, you know, cute girl, golf girl, la la la, datesy, you know, around these old guys. So it's making a lot of sense. It seems like it happens a lot.
A previous regional director of one of the top advertising
Oh, man.
agencies in the world, and he happens to be best friends with the CEO. So I just potentially landed.
But also, woman, you gotta be careful, man. All these opportunities, we live in a give and take world. You know what I mean? You might think, oh, this is great. You're giving all this to you, but at some point, miss, she's gonna want something back. That might include spitting on something you didn't want to spit on, bruh. No, I'm saying, just saying, man.
My dream job. Seriously, you guys, like, golf courses are filled with millionaires who have either owned their own business or been top executives at amazing companies.
These men are literally willing to change these girls' lives because they look good, smile at them, and tell them what they want to hear. It's the same reason why in places like Miami, where the most attractive women gather, you find men who spend millions of dollars on cars or thousands of dollars a day just to rent out these cars.
And it's also part of the aesthetic, part of the look, part of look at my lifestyle, look at me, look at my car, look at my whip, look at my honey next to me. Here she laying too, you feel me? That's how it goes, man. Sometimes we got the looks, it does get you far places. It's unfortunate if you're ugly bastard, man. If you're ugly shit, man, I'm sorry. Maybe you gotta do some plastic surgery, some shit, man, or some bone smashing. But it's reality, man. That's how it goes, man. But hey, if you're ugly, man, it's always a niche for something, man. It's a niche for ugly people, man. Some people just love ugly people and just want to smash ugly people. Don't know why I said that.
Miami clubs, and they pay astronomical numbers for these sections, these drinks, for these little services that aren't worth anywhere near as much as they're paying.
All right, I'm at Ultra in Miami. Check this out. They have a 425,000.
400,000. A crib, a couple cribs, a few cars, quite a few cars. Fuck you, money. 400. At the club. People just have money just to burn. It's so crazy. Oh my word.
In the VIP section. That is
Oh
absolutely
my.
criminal. Look at these prices.
But listen. Living this 300. What? I don't even know. If I was in that position, I didn't I would do that. Maybe if I had the billionaire and I genuinely had fuck you money. But damn, still I feel like a dickhead for doing that. And I'm not a dickhead. I'm a cool guy. 400,000.
Oh my God. This is absurd.
Oh man.
Wow. Only in Miami. Tampa would never.
And obviously the reason they do all these seemingly irrational things, paying more than 10 times the price of an item or a service, is because they want to impress pretty women.
But it's checking online to see. Wait, I swear I can buy this Don Julio for like $40 in the liquor store. Why is it costing me $100 or something, $200 in the club? Like, what?
Women. And obviously the benefit of looks don't just stop with women. Attractive men also get a plethora of benefits. Some might even say they're living life on easy mode. For example, and you've probably seen one of this guy's clips online, there's a content creator by the name of King 6'8". The 6'8" in his moniker refers to his height. So he's a pretty tall guy. He takes good care of himself. He dresses.
Listen, the third thing in life that comes with advantages. You know what I mean? If you're like, if you got status, got guap, you know, a whole lot of gap. Gal? I mean money. You know what I mean? Money. Cash dollar. You're tall, money, successful, status, whatever, man. Plus you're black. Hey, you're gonna get even me. I have to look. Like, women gonna be like looking like, what's going on? Like, what's he saying? I mean, they're gonna be intrigued to see what's going on. There's certain like things in nature women are just like drawn to. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things like charm. There's charm as well, all that. You know what I mean? But there's just basic things to do. Tool, high status. This is the main thing. Tool. Yeah, man, I'm waffling now, but get the point, like, bruh.
Oh, he's well put
It's
together,
life.
and he's a good-looking dude. And now, how about this for pretty privilege, or I guess handsome privilege? Dude has literally gone viral on multiple occasions, and even gained popularity just from videos of him standing on a sidewalk, being on his phone, or staring into space.
Listen, a certain guy that was blessed with all attributes. You know what I mean? And this guy just, it worked for him. But not everyone can do this. Not everyone has what he's got. Because he probably is a cool guy as well. Got some swag as well. I'm guessing from the dressing right now, he can probably put on some cool fits as well. He's outside in the club. Come on, man.
And some
It's
of the
easy.
most attractive women
It's too easy.
approaching him, being nervous
It's
to
too
talk
easy.
to him, asking for his number. And sometimes they don't even approach. They send their friends to talk to him for them.
My friend wants to know if she can have your number. The one in the polka dot with the skirt.
Oh, she wants my number?
Yeah.
Plus he's tied it up. Tie the fuck up. Of course that. Women love that shit too. You know what I mean? The chain, swag, everything goes together. To make it weaken the knees. Feel me? It's nature, man. It's
And obviously,
can't
a big
resist.
part of the reason why his content goes so viral is because a lot of men are living vicariously through him. A vast majority of men will never get to experience what it's like to be that attractive Chad and having women chase you, having your pick of the litter of some of the most.
Okay, that is true. To get the pick of the litter to be that guy, that's true. But listen, everyone got to find out what works for them. And everyone can, you know, move the same way, and everyone has height, and everyone has swag, status, money. You gotta figure out what works for you. You know, me, my secret is my personality, charm. Feel me? I could put on a fit here and there. Feel me? Cool fit here and there. But I think it's my energy. My energy is wins it always. Like, you know what I mean? When I get in a room, like the room is lit up. Everyone's like, shit, I gotta know that guy. What's your name? That's good. My dog, you feel me? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta get with the vibe. Feel me?
Attractive women. Matter of fact, I think right now might be the hardest time in history to be an average man. At least if we're talking in terms of landing a relationship. Because in the past, you and the boys in your neighborhood, maybe little town or city, were the ones who were competing for all the girls in the city. We're basically the only people you had to worry about when it comes to competing for girls. Now, you may have not landed the 10 out of 10, but you could at least say you were in proximity. And even if you didn't land her, it was someone from your
You know, yeah, I'll be so real, man. Not saying like I'm that kind of guy, like I'm that kind of guy. I'm not saying I said I'm a cool guy. I said I'm a cool, chill guy. Feel me? The 10s are cool, but it ain't all that, man. They ain't all that fun. And for the most part, trust me, personality ain't all that. You need someone with personality, man. And you're gonna find personality from the ones that, you know, and then 9, 8, you know what I mean, 7s, 7 ranges, around that range. That's if you find some good personality, and you also be practical too, man. You don't need a 10, man. 10 is gonna be too much stress. They're gonna want literally, you're gonna need to get the world, like literally to buy the world. And the moon. They want the moon, the stars, and Jupiter. Plus a Birkin bag.
community from your city who did. But nowadays, that pretty girl from your little town, little community, your city, she has all sorts of celebrities in her Instagram DMs. We're talking NBA stars, NFL stars, rappers, actors, content creators.
I see you getting that, but not every girl is getting hit up like that, man. A lot of girls wish. A lot of girls, they're like, please, NBA Youngboy, hit me up. I'm trying to be your next baby mama. You know? But a lot of them don't get hit up. You know what I mean? I do think, maybe I think a minority of girls, you know, I think almost the baddest chicks get hit up. Not a lot of average girls get hit up. Let's be honest,
who you
man.
just cannot compete with.
So some guy was making fun of Drake on Instagram. So Drake responded by following back his wife.
POV. Chief DMs your GF.
You will find the finest woman in your life. I'm talking about. See her on the gram. You're like, ooh, let me go ahead and shoot. The back end child and easy money sniper in the likes. And they follow her.
And on top of that, the
NBA guys there, them man are hungry. The man in the NBA, them man are hungry. They're in everyone's DM. So yeah, see that's fair different. That's these men in the US moving mad, but yeah.
expectations are just way too unrealistic. The income inflation. They're online talking about you gotta make at least 6 figures a month. Mind you, that's someone's yearly salary.
How much a man gotta make for you to take them serious? How much a month? Over 6 figures a month. I was just about to say,
You see, guys, you don't need all these, man. These are the ones gonna ask you to I want the moon. I want the moon. You know? And they'll be harsh, but it's reality. A lot of them aren't really down to earth. They live reality, these people, man. You need someone that's down to earth, that's soft. Soft girl. Down to earth. She loves nature, she loves walks down the park, she loves picnics. You know what I mean? I sure these girls say they do. But they want the lifestyle, guys. They want the lifestyle. I mean, they get twisted.
a man who makes 100,000, 300,000 a year.
All right, Miss Moonface. She's saying 300K ain't enough for her. I'm sorry. See, this is where we gotta talk about leagues here. You're not playing the same league, miss. Respectfully, you're playing in the relegation zone. You're asking for like Champions League money. You know what I mean?
Money, but for my specific life goals, at 24 with plenty of options and.
But if she's making that kind of money right now, fine. But I don't think you've got any place to be like, I want that kind of money per year if we ain't reaching anywhere close to that amount of money. All right, miss. Relax.
Plenty of options for what?
For dating.
There's girls who are barely grazing 5 feet, talking about they want a man that's 6 foot plus. That's how you end up with these relationships where it looks like the dude is dating a child.
All right, this is where it gets a bit unfair for a lot of guys. I think they get a bit like, that's not fair. You know what I mean? I think a 5'2" girl should aim for a guy that's like, I want to say like maybe like 5'9", 5'10". You know what I mean? 5'9", 5'10". You know, who am I to judge, man? Date you wanna date. But this is unfair. This is a significant disadvantage. She is a Pringle.
And I mean,
she is a Pretzlement in bed.
Inflation has become insane. Dating apps have literally started adding filters where they can make it so that you don't even show up if you don't meet a certain height requirement. So it's not like your profile will show up and then she can either accept it or
Hey, I mean, it will significantly decrease your market if you're dating a certain height range. Cool, but I used to do that too. I used to want like young girls, 5'4" below. That's my range.
No, that shit won't show up at all. You won't even exist in her reality. And people wonder why guys are getting limb lengthening surgeries. Hopefully, dude is with a tall.
I seen this guy. This guy doing some leg extension BS. Cause insecure ass can't deal with the fact he's a small ass nigga. But damn. So I think he was out for a year. doing this shit, man.
So he sets them up for success because those genetics don't lie. Yeah, that DNA isn't getting lengthened, buddy. And it's crazy because
Yeah,
at
look
a certain
how much he grew.
genetics
man.
don't
grew. Not grew.
yeah, that DNA
1.5 centimeters.
isn't getting lengthened, buddy.
He went from 5'4" to 5'9". Damn, he was 5'4" there. 5'4" is unfortunate. Damn. You know what's crazy, man? I think surely he gotta try and get a bigger boost than that. To go from 5'4" to 5'9", I get it's a good boost. Track it to like 5'11", man. I mean, try and get further. Like if you're gonna go do that methodology, you might as well go all the way and just go crazy, man. Go hit that 5'10", 5'11", man. Shit. Hey.
And I mean, look, like I said before, I'm not against people improving their looks. I'm all for it. Get in that gym, grow your hair, clear your skin. Literally do your best to reach your natural potential. But see, my qualm is with people who are trying to take these shortcuts, who are doing these drastic cosmetic.
Whoa. Buddy. What is going on here? I can't even see your lips. Even before, like, brother.
Changes. And they're doing
Whoa.
solely for the reason to look better. And look, I get it. You're probably thinking, why wouldn't they want to look better? Especially after all the things I've shown you in this video. But I'm sorry, you can't convince me that getting something like a rhinoplasty or a limb lengthening is the same as getting in the gym and getting in shape.
Every guy needs to get in shape. Fuck LooksMaxxing. Get in shape first. Because think about it, right?
Yeah. Speaking facts, a gym, listen, just going to gym is a lot, but it doesn't really have to be the gym. You know what I mean? It could be this doing a lot of sports. You in a football, you play in a team every week. You know, you do runs. You do a weekly, I don't know, tennis group, paddle group, whatever. Just get the heart going. You know what I mean? Burn a certain amount of calories a day. You know what I mean? Good in a good diet. You know, good calorie deficit or what's the other one? You know, the other one that you bulk on, that with the bulking, whatever, down shit, that kind of shit, man. And really, just like also underrated things is just taking supplements, man. There's a lot of vitamin we don't get from foods, so we gotta get it elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know, vitamins, vitamin D3. It's here in the gloomy UK. We're gonna get a lot of sunlight, so we gotta take some vitamin D. Feel me? And yeah, man, eat vegetables, eat carrots, eat lettuce, eat cucumber.
That is a part of LooksMaxxing, but everybody, you know, people are talking about doing like somebody smashing they fucking crazy shit. Yeah, bone smashing. That shit is weird. That's because niggas is lazy. You just gotta go in the gym.
Listen, facts. You didn't all that shit because listen, going to the gym for consistently for like at least, let's say for like 4 months, a lot can change, man. Your whole face could like be more rounded, but more structured. You know what I mean? You lose weight, you look more in shape, you look more together. I think most people always look more attractive once they like look in shape. Once you're out of shape, you start looking a bit more puffy on the cheeks, flabby on the arms, like you feel a bit sluggish.
Your body fat down.
You know what I mean?
Go to the gym, get a little tan, you get badges up.
Because when you work hard to achieve that physique, that look that you've always wanted, there's a certain level of confidence that you develop. A certain pride that comes from knowing that you put in the hours, that you went to the gym 5 times a week, that you picked up a strict diet and followed through with it and stayed consistent, that you did your skincare routine every night and applied sunscreen every day before leaving the house. That sort of effort builds a confidence that you can't get from a surgeon.
Cooking, he's right. But what I think the ultimate most undefeated way though, to be literally almost like unstoppable, like to be almost like undefeated. It's like I said before, man, it's having that mentality, having that inner, I know I'm that guy. You're not gonna tell me nothing because I know within myself I'm that guy, and I move in the world in a certain way where, you know what I mean, everything works out for me type thing, you know what I mean? So, and double that, on top of that, you're taking care of yourself. You're going to gym, you're, as you said, skincare, your diet's patterned, bro. You're going to feel like nothing could touch you. Nothing can touch you. And listen, for the most part, that's just slay. hey, that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? I do my best to have that good mental talk. You know what I mean? If you don't know, tap into law of attraction, man. Don't get to know.
You start having a higher standard for yourself. This standard literally reverberates through your head, and it repeatedly tells you that you've worked too hard to let anyone waste your time or to not value you for who you are. Because yes, if you're attractive, your looks will attract people and opportunities. But if you don't have that confidence, that self-belief, that you're worthy of those people and opportunities, which, by the way, that confidence and self-belief can be developed by working on yourself, then you might lose those people and opportunities that you attracted just as easily as you gained them. And I mean, if anyone has the right or even history to speak about this sort of experience, it would definitely be King 6'8", because a lot of people assume that the only reason that women find him attractive is because he's super tall. But no, there's other things that go into it.
So I said before, man, a lot of the time it comes with a combination of things coming together. You know what I mean? In this example, as you got right here, cool, you got the swag. Nonchalant, got cool glasses on. It's a cool nigga. Guy, tie it up. And as the confidence go with it. You know what I mean? So that the energy exudes, you know, around them. So whoever comes in this vicinity, they're like, oh, shit, what's going on? You know what I mean? And I think every person can have their own version of this. You know what I mean? Comes down to us for there, man. Figure out what you got going on up here. I need to come on to feed it, man.
You met a nigga your match, yeah. I'm not a nigga your match. A little taller, yeah, hold on. Yeah, look, he ain't got legs. Most of these niggas that come around, I be seeing your shit, they be small. You know that height shit don't mean shit, my nigga.
Exactly.
It's all about the vibe, my nigga. Just cause a nigga tall, I got just.
Yeah, because a lot of guys just all they have is just the height, so that's what they can sell. You know what I mean? When talking to a guy, they're like, oh yeah, man, it's good. How are you? Yeah, I'm 6'1". Yeah, swear down. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm 6'1" though. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. So you ate today? Oh, by the way. Oh yeah. You know I'm 6'1". Someone just really just go ahead all about the height and listen. At some point, the girl's gonna be like, bruh, you got nothing going on for you. You just a loser, bro. Like all you have for you just a tall nigga, bro. You know what I mean, you could have multiple things going for you, because if it's a tall nigga, if you're just a tall guy and ain't got no talk, you got no game, not really go anywhere, really. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm at the height where it could be very much unhonorable. You know why? What? Unhonorable? Yes. You too tall? Yes, because when you're my height, right, you can easily be like goofy looking or uncoordinated, or like you don't buy the right clothes. Like you could easily look goofy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't go to the NBA too, they kind of be on your dick. Exactly. So
what people don't realize is your looks might give off the impression that you're worthy of that person or that opportunity. But if you don't believe that you're worthy, if you don't carry yourself like you're worthy, you will literally waste that opportunity, lose that individual, because you only looked the part. You never actually fit it. And look, I'm not trying to sit here and tell people what they can and can't do with their body. If you want to get that surgery, that's your choice to make. And I'm sure it'll improve your confidence. But you also have to make sure that you're doing the internal work at the same time, because no matter how well you try to hide it, people will eventually catch on.
It starts with the internal, man. That's the internal. That's the inside. Once you find a way, you know what I mean, you have your own way of moving through life with no stress, in a way that whatever happens, whatever life chucks at you, you know what I mean, you're strong enough to deal with it, because nothing can push you off. You know what I mean? It can push you off your, I mean, that feeling of you with that guy, you're him, or you're her, whatever, man. I mean, once you have that inner belief, everything else will follow, because you be like, shit, I feel good within myself. You know what I mean? Then I gotta take care of myself. You know what I mean? You were thinking, what would a person that has confidence, that loves to take care of themselves, what would they be doing? Cool, I'll be drinking a lot of water, I'll be taking my diet, I'll be getting enough sleep. You know, things to such, man. But yeah, man, a lot of it comes down to here, man. Figure that out. Good, man. But I'm ending it there, guys. Hope you enjoy this vid, guys. Remember to like, subscribe down below. In a bit, yeah.